That's for WhatsApp. And you can call us on 090-7353-0044. WhatsApp the number 090-9705-4450. Let's hear from you this morning. What do you have to say about black tax? Do you think that it is a necessary obligation or basically just a burden? Let's hear from you this morning. Call us on 090-7353-0044 or WhatsApp 090-9705-4450. This is the Midday Extra Show on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, and it is the General Open Banter segment. Let's hear from you. What do you have to say about black tax? A situation where people are expected, financially well-to-do individuals are expected to sacrifice so much for members of their family. Like anything that happens, oh brother, there is no rice in the house, school fees, this person has swallowed shovel, you have to give money. A lot is expected from some individuals, and somehow some people see this as an unfair burden, while others see it as a necessary way to actually appreciate family and also cater to your family's needs. What do you think about this? Let's hear you. Is black tax necessary compensation or unfair burden? I think we have some messages. All right, this one says, "Hi Kasi, I am Chinedu from Wuse 2. I think black tax is a necessary compensation. Our families often sacrifice so much but also succeed, and supporting them is a way to honor that. It's a cultural obligation that can feel heavy, but it's a part of who we are." Oh, well, Chinedu feels that it is a part of who we are, and of course it is a cultural obligation. Well, what do you think about this? We have some of your messages, and we are also waiting for you to call us today, because we know that some of you are at home, just unwinding. Public holiday for you. Enjoy, it's your time, right? But let's hear from you this morning. Call us on 090-7353-0044 and WhatsApp the number 090-9705-4450. Alright, we have this message. She says, "Hello, I'm Fatima in Gariki. I see black tax as an unfair burden. It puts too much pressure on individuals to provide for extended family, which can hinder personal growth. We need to find a balance and encourage independence instead." So how do we find a balance? Let's hear from you. 090-7353-0044 is the number for you to call us. Remember that there was a time that our former Super Eagles player, talking about Mikel Obi, he lamented about this black tax thing. He spoke about the fact that some family members that he did so much for, yet they felt so entitled. Yes, they felt so entitled, and they never got to appreciate him. So much money that he invested in some of his family members, they never got to appreciate what he did for them, because they felt that, oh, it's Mikel Obi, he has money, so he can spend it. After all, we are family and all of that. But this did not really sit down well with him, and he had the way of speaking up and voicing up, even though it's divided opinion, because some people felt like he was putting his family for drags, but he basically was expressing his opinion and of course how he felt at the time. And another example is the fact that Kenyan influencer, talking about Elsa Majibo, also spoke about this black tax thing. She talked about the fact that she is not going to be black taxed by lazy, in quotes, family and friends, because she feels like she does not have a responsibility to them. According to her, sending money back home or to your extended family is a common African practice that I absolutely hate. I saw my dad doing it, and I don't even know any of my extended family. All right, we have a call. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Didi.
Oh, Didi, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Northam.
Okay, Life Camp. Let's hear from you. What do you think about black tax?
Well, for Africa, it's part of our culture.
Okay.
In the sense that in those days, community train up a child. When I mean community, is that the family members rally around to sponsor people to university. Maybe that's the only person who could go beyond secondary school in the family. So the whole family would sponsor. And thinking that by the time he finishes and get well and established and settle down, he can now help others in the family. So that's part of our culture. And let me tell you, it has helped a lot in the community, even the family. I mean, I remember that I once a while stayed with my uncles. I went to them during holiday, and when I'm going back to school, they give money, they give this and that. And they expect that by the time you come to your own time also, you need to lift up others also, who are from other families who are to assist them. But once you avoid a situation where some people are so lazy and idle that they just want to be collecting, that one I will not encourage.
Okay.
You understand? You should try to empower in your family. Like now, there is a tradition among the Igbos, which are really help a lot. That's why you see billionaire, millionaire in Onitsha.
Okay.
I mean, in Onitsha today, if you are building a house, if you are not taking to second floor, you have not built a house. Why? Because if there is somebody in the family who is well to do, he will take others along. Settle them, all those will go to the village, the family, and take order. By that, you see that wealth is spreading. I see billionaire, 5 billionaire in the family. So it's a culture that we need to encourage. That by that, you are not teaching, you are not just giving them fish, you are teaching them how to fish.
Okay.
By learning your trade, by learning your business. If they want to go to school, you also sponsor them so that they also can go back to the village and pick somebody from the family and sponsor. So that one is a good thing. They're not to support people idle just sit down in the village, especially to be sending more money. Or you are in abroad, you are in London, just be sending money to them, and they don't do anything. No, I will not support that.
Okay.
So it's a good thing. And I really help the African community, really in Nigeria, to really be to take up people. I experience it, people cater for me, and I'm catering for others.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much. Thank you, Didi, all the way from Life Camp. We appreciate you for calling us on the Midday Extra Show. This is the General Open Banter segment, and the big question today is, what do you think about black tax? What's that opinion you have about black tax? Let's hear from you. Okay, we have some messages. This one says, hello, Cassie. I am Samuel from Ruye. For me, black tax is necessary. It shows respect and gratitude, but there should be a limit. Families need to understand that we can't always give what they expect, especially when we are still trying to establish ourselves. That's another angle. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name and where are
Good
you calling
morning,
from?
my sister. God bless you.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
My name is Elder Anaja.
Oh, Elder Noja. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Cuba.
All right, let's hear you, please.
That issue should not be discussed in Nigeria here because we have our own custom.
All right.
And in Africa, we have our own custom. That one is a white man. You see, you are related to people. You are debtor to your people, the place where you come from.
Okay.
You are debtor to them. Debtor to them, you have to pay the way they bring you up. Have to pay directly or indirectly for that place to be developed. Your own family, if you are a capital, our own family, I would like to train most of them, my own operation and then the operation. You brought them up because you are debtor to them, even in the Bible, even in the Quran. Then say the place where you came from. You don't know that Jesus Christ has to return to his village to go and help Joseph, the capital. He go and pray to them the place where he brought up. So if you see in Nigeria here, African country, your own people, you are debtor to them.
Okay.
Anything where you have, at least 10% or 15%, you're going to belong to them. We're not talking about of idleness. Nobody ready to be idleness unless if you don't see somebody to take him up. If he's not good in this field, he can be good in the other field. You study him. What did you want and then what you fit to do? You help him. But you say you don't related to people. That's one I want in the village. In the village, we have clinics in the village. You can buy medicine, go and put there for them to take free. Many people they are doing it. Even we have borehole in your own place, you can buy a generator. Go and put for that borehole for them to take. You are debtor to them. That's the culture of Africa, and the other one is we we don't want it. And then nobody wants everybody to achieve this in Africa, not related to people. Okay. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Elder Onoja, for your take this morning. It's the General Open Banter segment, and we want to know, what do you think about black tax? Is it a compensation or a burden? In case you're wondering what black tax is a situation where you are expected to cater to the needs of your family members, or even your extended family, your community where you come from. Whatever happens, they call you. Someone is sick, you have to foot the bills. Someone needs to go to school, you have to foot the bills. Someone his wife is pregnant and she has to deliver, you are called to actually pay for the hospital bills. All of these things are characterized as black tax. What do you think about this? Well, I want to share this tweet that I saw on X, but before that, Samuel was talking about the fact that there should be a limit. Yes, according to him, we need to understand that we can't always give what they expect, especially when we are still trying to establish ourselves. But how do you establish this limit, and who establishes this limit, and at what point? That is the question. Well, let me share this tweet that I saw on X with you. This person is I'm trying to see. Okay, this is J Farm. He says the black tax is real. A few months ago, I was traveling in Southeast Asia and posted a picture on Facebook with my wife, and one of my cousins on my father's side in Nigeria commented under the picture, "I see you and your wife are out there enjoying life while we are suffering over here." Like, I feel like this is like the highest form of entitlement. How do you there are some people who live abroad, some Nigerian families or even family members who live abroad, that sometimes are even afraid to post their pictures, because the moment they post their pictures, maybe on their WhatsApp status or even on their social media handles, you see people tripping in the comment section because they feel like, okay, this person has money, that's why you are balling and you are even snapping pictures for us to see. So they come and then they start billing you. So some Nigerians who are abroad, because they are afraid of billing, they are just on a low key. They don't want to even even post any picture. I think someone was sharing something with me the other day, and he was like, he would never tell his family or his members of his family the amount of money he collects as salary. He will either make it lower than what he's receiving or not even tell them at all. Because the moment you let them know that this is how much you're receiving as a person, or this is how much you earn in a month, the expectations are going to be on a high level, because people are just going to be coming from here and there. But some people are of the opinion that we are Africans and we are in each other's space. As the world continues to evolve, we continue to be our brother's keeper. How much more family members? So somebody did it for you, you should be able to do it for someone else. And I think one of our callers established the fact that before, I think even now it's still happening, where family members come together to ensure that they donate for a particular family member to go to school. Sometimes you hear things like, okay, the boys can take the back seat while the girls go ahead to be educated. Or sometimes they push a particular family member and say, okay, let's sponsor you, go abroad. I know people that have relocated from Nigeria, have gone abroad in search of greener pastures. This has been made possible as a result of the efforts that some of their family members put. Sometimes the father could sell land. Like, when I mean land, you guys know how much it takes to relocate. When you want to relocate abroad, it's really not that simple, especially depending on the type of country that you want to go to. So sometimes you see that family members come together. The father would sell land, the mother would sell her wrappers, will sell all that she can sell. The brothers and the sisters will come together to do everything that they need to do to secure the means that this person needs to go abroad. So now this person goes abroad. Will that person say that, oh, it's a burden. I'm not going to keep in touch. Don't have any expectations of me. Even if I am well to do, I will only send money when I can send money. What will you think? I mean, what do you think that these family members are going to do? So it's a very complex thing, but at the end of the day, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this? Call us on 090-7353-0044 or WhatsApp the number 090-9705-4450. I think we have some messages. All right, this one says, hello Cassie, good show. I am Peace from Nyanya. I believe black tax is both compensation and a burden. It's rewarding to help family, but sometimes it feels like a trap. We need to encourage financial literacy within families to ease the pressure. Now, there are sometimes that people just break down. They are just tired. They don't know how to do it again. They just cut off. They don't want to keep in touch with some family members, because some family members, the moment they are greeting you, maybe their good morning is an equivalent of I need money. And some of them could feel very entitled, like you owe them. It's your obligation to send money. Okay, we have a message. This one says, hey Cassie, I am Tunde in Lugbe. I think black tax is essential. It helps maintain family ties and cultural identity. However, it's important that we talk about how to make it sustainable without draining ourselves financially. I think I'm also trying to find a balance. Yes, how do we find a balance between helping people and also trying to not drain ourselves in the process? Yes, the moment you're trying to stay afloat and not drain yourself, trying to ensure that other people stay afloat while you yourself, you are draining or you are drowning. How are you going to achieve that? That is what we are trying to establish. Okay, we have a message. This one says, good morning, Cassandra. How are you doing? I'm very well, thank you, as you can see. I hope you guys are watching us on Facebook, or we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Go on there now and sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and let's hear your thoughts. Remember that these conversations do not stop on radio. You can also engage us on all of our social media platforms. All right, this one says, good morning, Cassandra. There are some things about black tax. To some people, it is an obligation, depending the sacrifices others made on your behalf to get you where you are today. In that situation, it becomes obligatory to such a person to reciprocate. And for the other, it can be a burden because of those who have unnecessary sense of entitlement, those who have determined to eat the bread of laziness and be satisfied. But like I will always advise people, try to give people a push rather than allowing them to depend on you, and try to be strict even when you're carrying a black tax, because at some point it becomes overwhelming. This is Uche from Akawata. All right, thank you so much, Uche. You've said so much about this. You've looked at it from different sides, and somehow you've come to a balance that when people are trying to carry out black tax, they should be strict about it. Be intentional. Roll out your objectives. Yes, have a standpoint. Let them know that this is what you can do and this is what you cannot do. But like you said, what about a man or a woman that has been fully sponsored by family, maybe to relocate or to even get educated, whoever that you are today, as a result of your parents or your family members? So how do you manage the situation? By telling them that you do not owe them. It's a whole lot. But well, at the end of the day, we are Africans and we believe that we are a community and it takes a village to do certain things. All right, we have a message. Okay, this one says, hello Cassie, I am Ibrahim all the way from Karu. I believe black tax is necessary. It's a way to showing gratitude for the support we've received growing up. However, it can be overwhelming. We need to talk about how to manage it better without feeling guilty. Yes, that's another thing. When people have expectations of you, yes, you might be obligated to be sending money home and everything, but at least nobody should make you to feel guilty that if when you don't send, they'll feel entitled or they'll feel guilty because you're trying to find a balance or you're trying to stay afloat so that you don't drown. I think People who provide, men and women who provide for their family members, should be allowed to breathe. Yes, sometimes just send them a message, just say, hello brother, hello sister, how are you doing? I just want to know how you are. It shouldn't always be about asking for money. Yes, you need money, but sometimes just send them a message once in a while. When was the last time you took your phone to check on that person that has been providing for the family, to just know how they are faring with work, how the world is treating them out there? It's not every time that it's about billing. It's not every time that you have to tax your family members that provide for you. Sometimes try to share in their burden. Try to let them know that you empathize with them, and you are also looking at how you can encourage and push them. Basically, I think that way we will just have to find a way around this whole thing. So please, it shouldn't always be about the billing. Always try to put yourself in their shoes and also try to consider them as well. Please, so let's take it very easy with the billing. I know that things are very difficult at the moment, but please, as much as you're trying to bill people who are providing for you, try not to feel entitled, because sense of entitlement will always make you to get it wrong. Thank you so much for engaging on the general open banter segment, where we have been talking black tax today. Remember, the conversation does not end here. Engage us on all of our social media platforms. Ensure that you comment, you subscribe, you like, you share the videos, all of it right here. And do not forget that we don't just give you that audio-visual experience, we also give you a platform where you get to read all of the happenings, news updates on the go at your fingertips. Just head on to our website www.eaglesfm.com so that you can stay educated, informed, and entertained. Remember, information is power. Information is security, and that is what Eagles 102.3 FM is trying to work round the clock to provide you with. Thank you so much for joining us on this segment or this hour of the Midday Extra Show. I am Cassandra Yanumbe, and it is you and I until the top of the hour, 2 o'clock.